ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधे वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। Om Sri Vedavyasa Gurave Namaha. Saluting Vedavyasa, 6th chapter of Vidura Neethi. We are seeing some of these beautiful values. Yesterday, what we saw was these 6 people towards whom we should never have krodham, control ourselves. दैवतेषु प्रयत्नेन राजसु ब्राह्मणेषु च नियन्तव्यः सदा क्रोधः वृद्धबालातुरेषु च. 7 people towards whom we should not have krodha. Then towards whom we can have krodha? Nobody actually. Sometimes some subordinates, when they don't listen to us, and that is creating problem to the main and total work, that time use anger an instrument, and once it is used, then keep it back. Like Pujya Gurudev, we have seen him so strongly uses his anger to discipline someone or scold. In a moment again he says, never mind. And Krishna says, he comes back to the topic. There he employed the anger as an instrument. He never became angry. That is the ideal way of living. Okay, and these 7 places, the anger disturbs them and spoils the relation and makes us incur the sin. संबंध बिगड़ जाएगा, पाप भी लग जाएगा, लोग भी दुखी होते हैं. If you become gussa with them, who are they? First, daivateshu. Why we should not have anger toward the God? Because the God or devatas are always perfect in their duty, taking care of us. You cannot have anger toward them, क्योंकि उनके अंदर ऐसे कोई selfishness नहीं होता जिस कारण हमको तंग करे कि we have to have anger with them. Daivateshu. Devatas means all divine beings. Devatas, Ishtadeva Vagara. They are all the perfected beings. They don't have any selfishness to trouble us. Therefore, even if some troubles have come to us from them, they are doing their duties in our own interest. Yad Rakhna. Daivateshu means all the prarabdhas, all Bhagwan. हम हमेशा खोजते रहते हैं उनको for some experience. We have to become wise now that every experience is invited by us only. It came now how to make use of that experience to learn. We have to focus on that. By becoming angry because something is wrong, it won't help us. Never become angry. दैवतेश, स्टार्टिंग विद दैट. लोगों को भगवान के ऊपर गुस्सा. आधे लोग नहीं मानते हैं, जो मानते हैं उनको गुस्सा करते. आप क्यों आएंगे भगवान, बताओ. कोई बुलाए प्यार से, भगवान आओ मैं जो देता हूँ खा के जाओ. ही विल कम. आओ जो भी तुम्हारे पास है दे के जाना और मेरे सारे प्रॉब्लम दूर करना, और मैं भी जो भी डांटता हूँ वो सुनना. हु विल कम, बताओ. भगवान थोड़े आएंगे. दैवतेशो वन. सेकंड इज राजसु, इन द गवर्नमेंट. गुस्सा करके गवर्नमेंट से आपको क्या मिलेगा? देन नेगोशिएट इंटेलिजेंटली. दे हैव पावर, यू हैव सेलेक्टेड देम. सफर 5 years नाउ. एल्स दे यूज ऑल द पावर टू डिस्ट्रॉय. गुस्सा नहीं. In fact, intelligence, negotiation, loving way of approach, these all can be a better attempts, whether the result comes or not, than never result giving and ever negative anger. गुस्सा हमेशा फेल्यूर का ही कारण होता है. When गुस्सा employs us, when we employ गुस्सा, it may be useful. When we are in the control of anger, when we are in the control of anger, we are destroyed. Controllingly, when the anger is used, okay, it's an instrument. But generally, anger is always destructive towards anything. पहले अपना BP बढ़ता है. Entire body's metabolism, everything gets disturbed. Most of the people get sugar only because of their emotion, and emotion is mainly of anger. Anger and depression are the reasons where the insulin's balance goes away. Then the attack of diabetes happens. It's an emotional disease. It's nothing to do with physical. But once it comes, then it always there unless one is careful. Like that, many these are psychosomatic. In that psycho, the thing is anger. Different levels of angers we have. Everybody. And many of us are angry with ourselves also. गुस्सा, सुबह टाइम पे नहीं उठा गुस्सा, क्लास में टाइम पे नहीं गए गुस्सा, अपने आप के ऊपर. Some good people do that. They become angry with them. So it's a good sign because at least then you can rectify yourself. Don't make a habit. So Rajasu toward the Raja or king are those who are in the power. Raja includes your boss, the king, the owner, जो भी बड़े हैं जिनके अंदर हम काम कर रहे हैं वो सब राजा की कैटेगरी में आते हैं. उनसे भी गुस्सा नहीं करना. If his mind gets disturbed, he will remove only from the job. गुस्सा आ गया राजा को, एनी पावरफुल पर्सन कहते कि नहीं देखो पुलिस वालों से पंगा नहीं लेना, बोलते कोई भी केस डालकर अंदर कर दूंगा इसे. और ढूंढने पे हर एक बंदे को इतने हजारों केसेस मिलेंगे. The funniness of the world and constitution thing is what on anyone, any number of cases anybody can put anytime. भाई कुछ तो होगा. उसने थोड़ा ज़्यादा चिल्लाया, फिर मेरे प्राइवेसी को भंग किया, है ना, गलत जगह पे गाड़ी पार्क की, he has just trespassed. Anything can be case in this world, mind you. That is a very funny and frightening this world. Like in American countries, foreign, highly developed, stupid countries. You can't do spitting also anywhere. You can't look at somebody like that. You can't touch anybody. Anything is case. If the father, mother become angry on the child will call police department. They are harassing me, arrest them. Arrested! Parents are arrested there. Child complaint. Then this fellow will have to go and sign, I am forgiving them. Then they are released on bail with some condition. Highly developed nations. I'm telling Rajasu means what? Anybody who are parents, who are boss, all of them. I gave the example of Raja because कोई भी केस किसी के ऊपर डाल सकते. गुस्सा किया मानो, बना कर. And कुछ तो मिलेगा ही. We are all not perfect people. In our mind, our thoughts are कहीं ना कुछ गड़बड़ हो रहा है. Every day some objectionable thing goes on happening through us. We are not aware. We are not perfect. I'm telling राजसु गुस्सा मत करो राजा या बड़े लोगों से. अपनी जान बचाओ. More details you can think on that. Next one, ब्राह्मणेषु. ब्राह्मणों का मतलब गुस्सा मत करो तो I did not tell. It's so easy that ब्राह्मण will take the water. कमंडलू जा तो कुत्ता बन जा. बन जाएंगे. The brahmana with their anushtana shakti and all, if you become angry and invoke their anger, is a problem. ब्राह्मणों के प्रति कभी क्रोधित नहीं होना. But in today's world, Brahmanas are the one who are hated more than anyone. Anyway, next one is what? Vruddha, elderly. Most of the problems in the houses are because of the fighting between grandchildren, grandparents. These grandchildren are so fast, useless fellows. And the grandmother is so slow. अब जमता नहीं उनका. And they become angry with Garrett. Never ever trouble the elders. They have done their life. They are old now. They need some safety, security, protection, encouragement, some what I call the life in their life. बट देखो गुस्सा करते रहते हैं बड़ों के ऊपर बेचारे. मेमोरी लॉस होता है इन द ओल्ड एज. फिजिकल प्रॉब्लम्स विल कम. I'm telling you, even if a person is highly saintly, spiritual, aware, ओल्ड होने के बाद he also loses sight of the देहा. पता नहीं चलता. And don't say that अरे इतने महात्मा थे ऐसे कैसे हो गए. देह का धर्म है बाबा, हो जाता है. So brahmaneshu, the next one, bal vruddha, elderly people. Don't become angry with them. They have their own natures which can never be changed. वो मरने के साथ ही जाएंगे वो. There's some attitudes and you have to have patience. That's it. Old people don't try to change them. The next one, bala. बच्चों को तो फिर I tell you one of the negative thing which has happened 50, 60 years back, opposite of it is happening now. 50, 60 years back, the parents were so arrogantly strong. They used to become angry with children so much that children have entered into the zone of inferiority complex. Like the Britishers and Mughals suppressing Indians, we have entered into a slavery inferiority feeling, of which effect even now is there. That I can't talk loudly that I am a Hindu. I can say that they are my Shastras. My country is Bharat, is Hindu nation only. That Hinduism be declared as the state national religion. ऐसा कहने को मेरे को हिम्मत नहीं, इतना मैं कमजोर किया गया. So to the children. सप्रेस सप्रेस करके उनको ना इंफीरियरिटी में ले जाते. अब उल्टा हो गया. दे आर पैम्पर्ड टैम्पर्ड सो मच दैट ही विल नॉट लिसन टू एनीवन. द अदर एक्सट्रीम एरोगेंस. और डांट डांट के गुस्सा कर करके बच्चों को निकम्मा बनाते. सेम इन द स्कूल्स. हाउ मच सिवियर पनिशमेंट्स द टीचर्स यूज्ड टू गिव. मार मार के डंडा लेकर. अब नाउ आंख उठाकर भी नहीं दे सकता कोई टीचर. बस सर झुकाकर पाठ पढ़ाकर चले जाना. उल्टा दूसरा हो रहा है. बच्चों का राज इन स्कूल्स एंड कॉलेजेस एंड ऑल. दोनों गलत. आई एम टेलिंग यू बाल टुवर्ड द चिल्ड्रन because they are innocent, they don't know, they will do errors. Lovingly we have to teach them, then culture them, train them, mold them. हर चीज में गुस्सा करते जाए, they create such an enmity in the mind. Chance आते ही they start revolting. Okay, the last one is Atureshu. Atura means what? Those people who are in diseases, in other difficulties, etc. Agruta is mainly disease. उनको भी अब गुस्सा करके क्या फायदा, बेचारे खुद ही परेशान है. They won't take medicine, they deny this, I don't want injection, don't me put me in the hospital, take me home. They shout patient because इतना restless होता है कि जिंदगी भर I am देहा, live like that. Now the देहा is in such a bad shape. क्या करे पता ही नहीं चलता उसको. Like the one who is habituated to go in car all the time, every day. Only suddenly car breaks and that day 10 works are there to do. He's so confused. इसको लगता है जिंदगी बेकार बिना कार. He's very confused only. He's tension. How to go to bathroom? Why? कार खराब हो गया. How to go to the neighbors? क्यों कार खराब? How to go for morning jogging? Why? I do jogging in car every day. Same way, I had my deha, it was helping me in eating, sleeping, enjoying. Suddenly इसमें disease आ गए. मन में तो इतने desire है, body is not cooperating. That disease fellow is in so frustration, and you become angry with him. Even a saintly person also was living at the body level and it was comfortable. When he also gets diseases, he will need himself some months' time at least for accepting it. His own wisdom. Acha, no body is a problem. No, it can't give me, help me to do any work. So I have to allow it to be like that. So let me not become that way insisting or angry. Then only will do. I have seen some people, spiritual people, saints, who stayed with me. How much, because of disease of the deha, they suffered and troubled others for some days. Then the maturity came, they accept. बाकी लोगों को होता ही नहीं एक्सेप्टेंस. ठीक होना चाहिए तबीयत या नहीं तो मरना चाहिए. With the disease, people cannot be comfortable, the worldly people. So we can't become angry with them. So the deceased ones, the old one, the children, the Brahmana, the king, the Bhagavan, these are the six very important. Bhagavan, Brahmana, Raja, old and children and troubled people, deceased ones. Six are there. Don't become angry with them. उनके प्रति सदा क्रोधः नियंतव्यः. You control your anger without expressing when they are there. Okay. Nirartham kalaham prajnah varjayen muda sevitam kirtim chalavate loke nacha anarthena yujyate. No, this is also another common sense. Vidura Neethi is common sense. If you are not studying Vidura Neethi, we don't have common sense that we should have common sense. है कि नहीं मजेदार बात. He says, Nirartham kalaham prajnah varjayet muda sevitam. Muda sevitam nirarthakam kalaham prajnah varjayet. A wise person should give up the unwanted fightings or arguments, which are the food for the stupid, deluded, mudha and murkha people. मतलब मूर्ख बेवकों के तरह छोटी छोटी चीजों के लिए लड़ाइयां झगड़े मत करो. निरर्थम कलहम प्राज्ञ वर्जयेत मूढ़ सेवित. Here the two things, the unwanted quarrel you avoid. The higher level में every quarrel is unwanted only. Therefore a wise person never enters into quarrel or argument. And an otherwise person cannot be without quarrel every moment. What is the result of it? Oh, kirtim chalovatle lokena anarthena yujyate. Neither you will have the name and fame, that also destroyed. Anarthena yujyate, you will only get lost in all the things. लड़ाई झगड़ा से काम बिगड़ता है, नाम भी बिगड़ता है. कीर्तिम न लभते अनर्थेन युज्यते. कीर्तिम न लभते, you will become defamed. Anarthena yujyate, you will be lost because you are fighting. People won't like you. Examples are millions. Every day you see millions. Therefore, don't yield to unnecessary argument, fighting anytime for any issue. You will lose your name and fame, and the work also है बिगड़ता है. Many sale and purchases or any of the relations like wife and husband. Slowly the fightings they start, and इसके बाद एक दूसरे को हेट करने लगते हैं. Then तलाक तलाक. अनर्थ भी हो गया उससे, कोई फेम नेम नहीं है अभी. Then when they are there in the society, अलग हो गए पति पत्नी, डाइवोर्स ले लिया. Why? Fighting with each other every day. शर्म नहीं आता. Again I am saying, nirartham kalaham prajnah varjayet mudasevitam. Foolish people only yield to the nirarthaka kalaha, not a wise person. Never have a wisdom not to enter into argument. निकल जाओ वहां से. Never argue with anyone. The kalaham, this has got connection with the earlier shloka. Krodha and kalaha, they go together. क्रोध होता है तो कलह करते हो, कलह शुरू किया तो क्रोध हो जाता है. कीर्तिम चलवते न लोके अनर्थे न युज्यते. ओके. प्रसादो निष्फलो यस्य क्रोधश्चापि निरर्थकः न तं भर्तारमिच्छन्ति षण्णं वतिमिव स्त्रियः. A king who is not controlling the anger, and the king who is not rewarding the people for their contributions, such king is never liked by the people. And he should be angry on definitely some elements and take action. Such king alone is respected. Like a Shandam Patimiva Striyaha. Like a woman never likes a man who is important. So too, a praja will never like a king who is important. What is the importance? Who is never angry where it is required to be, and never rewarding where it is required to. Usko krodhit. That king is not correct. Unfortunately, most of the time we get such leaders. Thank you. Like that, beautiful shlokas. We'll see them tomorrow. Nara